What if your video strategy today is useless tomorrow? The rules of video marketing are changing fast. AI-driven personalization, shoppable videos, and immersive 360-degree experiences are taking over. In this episode of Undumb Marketing, we break down the hottest video marketing trends for this year, the must-have tools, and how you can stay ahead of the curve by future-proofing videos that keep your audience engaged. If you're creating videos, then don't miss this one.
All right, let's get into these video marketing trends for 2025 that you sent.
Okay.
It's a lot to cover.
Yeah.
Mainly this article, top 5 video marketing trends in 2025. But,
Yeah.
I think the goal here is to really break down why people are making such a big deal about this stuff.
Yeah.
And how you can actually use this stuff.
Right.
So.
Yeah, these trends are definitely not just a fad. They really represent kind of a shift in how we interact with video.
Okay.
Both as viewers and as marketers.
Yeah, and some of this is like pretty wild, like, AI tailoring Netflix suggestions, that's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like AI actually predicting what a viewer wants before they even know it.
Right.
And then 360-degree videos are leading to a surge in like travel bookings. I mean,
Yeah.
we're going to get into all of it.
Yeah, let's start with AI-powered personalization.
Okay.
The Netflix example in the article is a great one. Their algorithms analyze viewing habits to recommend content, but it's not just about entertainment.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like, oh, suggesting shows.
Yeah.
Seems very surface level.
It's much bigger than that, I think, this hyper-personalization, where you're receiving content that's tailored just for you.
Right.
That's a core marketing strategy moving forward.
Okay.
So think about how much more engaged you'd be if every video you saw was something that you were actually interested in.
Yeah, you wouldn't be scrolling for 3 hours trying to find something to watch.
Exactly.
Okay, so how does this play out, though, outside of entertainment?
Right. So imagine a fitness company creating personalized workout videos based on your fitness level and goals, or an e-commerce site recommending products based on your past purchases.
Oh, so it's like that, but just for video.
Exactly. It's like a personal shopper, but for video content.
Okay, interesting.
And it's already happening.
Wow.
Now let's shift gears a little bit to immersive 360-degree experiences.
Okay.
The article highlights Airbnb using these videos for property tours.
Right, so instead of just seeing photos, you can kind of virtually walk through it.
Yeah.
I get that for real estate, but I'm trying to think of where else it would be effective.
I think it's about transporting the viewer, making them feel like they're actually there.
Okay.
So think beyond real estate. What about a virtual factory tour for potential clients, or a 360-degree view of a historical event for students?
Okay, I see. So it's not just about seeing, it's about
Right.
experiencing it.
Exactly. And those experiences lead to deeper engagement. And in the case of Airbnb, a significant boost in bookings.
Wow.
Now let's move on to trend 3, which is interactive and shoppable content.
Okay. This is a big one, I think, especially for e-commerce, because like the article mentions shoppable features, right, within videos on platforms like TikTok. But is that actually effective?
Extremely effective.
Really?
Yeah, the article cites a 25% increase in average order value and a 7% jump in conversion rates because it removes the friction of having to switch between watching and buying.
Got
It
it.
just makes the process so seamless.
Yeah, because you're right there, you see it, you want, boom, you buy it. You
Exactly.
don't have to think about it.
But it also raises some questions about impulse buying and, maybe even feeling pressured to purchase. So I think this is where ethical considerations come into play. Right. Ensuring that this technology is used responsibly.
Yeah, seamless can't come at the expense of, responsible marketing.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's next on the list?
Trend 4 is all about live streaming for real-time connections.
Mm-hmm.
The example here is Amazon Live,
Okay.
where they use these live streams to connect with customers, showcase products, answer questions in real time.
So it's like the comeback of liveness. It's interesting that old school immediacy is now like the new thing again.
It taps into that human need for connection,
Right.
and it brings back that sense of authenticity
Okay.
because people want to interact, ask questions, and feel like they're a part of a conversation.
I can see how that would build a lot of trust and engagement because there's a certain energy to live streams that you don't get with pre-recorded content.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels more real and spontaneous.
Exactly. And that spontaneity is a key ingredient for fostering those genuine connections.
Makes sense.
Now, the last trend on our list is a crucial one: data-driven insights and analytics.
This is like the foundation for all of it, right?
It is.
It's not just about making the videos, it's about understanding how people are using them, how they're engaging with them.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
The article highlights HubSpot's use of data analytics to understand viewer behavior. And this isn't about vanity metrics like views or likes. It's about digging deeper.
Okay, so it's about things like where people are dropping off in the video.
Yes.
What are they clicking on? How long are they watching?
Exactly. It's about understanding what resonates, what converts,
Right.
and constantly refining your approach. So what kind of data would you find most valuable as a video creator?
I think for me, it'd be those engagement metrics like watch time, drop-off points, click-through rates on specific calls to action, because that tells me if people are actually connecting with what I'm putting out there.
That's a great starting point. Now, before we wrap up part one, the article also mentions a few top video marketing tools for 2025.
All right.
Wistia, Adobe Premiere Pro, and Sprout Video.
I've heard of all of those. Those are big names. Are there any like standout features that you think are worth mentioning?
Yeah, so Wistia is a hosting platform known for its in-depth analytics and customization options.
Okay.
Adobe Premiere Pro is kind of the industry standard for video editing, but it does come with a steeper learning curve.
Right.
And then Sprout Video is more of an all-in-one platform with hosting analytics and marketing tools built in.
So something for everyone, depending on your needs and your budget.
Exactly.
We won't get into all the details about pricing and all that.
Yeah.
Right now, the article has that covered. But I do encourage you to check out these tools and see which one might be a good fit for your video strategy.
Definitely. And remember, even with the best tools, the key to success is consistency.
Yeah.
The article mentions that companies using video consistently see a 66% increase in qualified leads annually. It really shows the power of making video an integral part of your marketing strategy.
So it's not just about making one great video and then calling it a day.
Right.
It's about weaving video into your entire marketing plan and constantly delivering content that resonates with your audience.
Exactly.
Okay, that brings us to the end of part one of our deep dive into video marketing trends. For 2025, we've covered a lot of ground, from AI-powered personalization to immersive 360-degree experiences and the importance of data-driven insights. Make sure to join us for part two, where we'll get even more practical and explore how you can apply these trends to your own video marketing efforts.
We'll delve deeper into each trend and discuss some specific strategies you can use to stand out in the ever-evolving world of video marketing.
Right. See you there.
See you there.
Welcome back to our deep dive into video marketing trends for 2025.
We covered a lot of exciting trends in part one, but now it's time to get practical.
Yeah, let's actually talk about how someone could implement these trends in their marketing,
Okay, so let's start with AI-powered personalization.
Okay.
It sounds very futuristic, but the key is data.
Uh-huh.
You really need to understand your audience. What are they interested in? What videos do they watch?
Right.
What are their pain points?
I mean, it seems like without that, you'd just be guessing.
Exactly. Once you have the data, AI-powered tools can help you segment your audience and create personalized video content. There are platforms out there that can actually analyze this data and tailor your videos accordingly.
So instead of sending the same video to everyone, you're making like multiple versions, each tailored to a specific group.
Precisely. So think about an e-commerce company.
Okay.
They could use AI to dynamically insert product recommendations into videos based on a user's browsing history.
Oh, so like if I'm looking at running shoes, I'll see different product suggestions in the video than if I was looking at hiking gear.
Exactly. That level of personalization can be incredibly effective in driving conversions.
Wow. Okay.
Now let's move on to immersive 360-degree experiences.
We talked about those virtual property tours on Airbnb.
Right.
It seems like a lot of potential there.
Right.
But is that realistic for smaller businesses,
Mm-hmm.
that maybe don't have a ton of resources?
That's a great question, and it doesn't have to be expensive. Even a simple 360-degree video shot on a smartphone can be engaging.
Okay.
Think about a small bakery giving a virtual tour of their kitchen, or a local artist showcasing their studio.
Right. It's about using the technology to create that experience.
Exactly.
No matter your budget.
Now let's talk about interactive and shoppable content.
Okay.
This one is a game changer for e-commerce, but creating compelling, shoppable content that actually converts is key.
So how do you make sure the shoppable elements don't feel like intrusive or disruptive to the viewing experience?
The key is seamless integration. The shopping experience shouldn't feel forced.
Right.
Instead of interrupting the video with a big buy now button, you can subtly highlight products as they're featured, allowing viewers to click for more information without disrupting the flow.
So it's about enhancing the experience, not interrupting it.
Exactly. And clear calls to action are essential.
Yes.
Instead of a generic shop now button, tailor the call to action to the specific product and its benefits.
Oh, so instead of just saying, buy this shirt,
Yeah,
it would be something like, get this limited edition shirt before it's gone.
exactly. Make it relevant and enticing.
Okay.
Now let's dive into live streaming.
Okay.
We talked about Amazon Live, but what are some ways businesses can use live streaming to connect with their audience in a more authentic way?
Well, I've seen brands use live streams for like Q&A sessions with industry experts.
Yeah.
It gives viewers a chance to interact directly and get their questions answered in real time.
That's a great example. Live streaming can also be incredibly effective for behind-the-scenes content. Give viewers a glimpse into your company culture, show them how your products are made, or introduce them to the people behind the brand.
It just makes it more human,
Exactly.
more approachable.
Now let's move on to data-driven insights and analytics. We know it's important, but how can businesses actually use data to refine their video marketing strategy?
Yeah, we talked about going beyond those vanity metrics.
Right.
What are some like specific metrics that provide valuable insights, and how can you use them to actually make improvements?
So one key metric is watch time.
Okay.
Instead of just looking at total views, dive deeper into how much of the video people are actually watching, look for patterns and drop-off points. If people are consistently tuning out at a certain point, it might be a sign that you need to tweak your content or pacing.
So you're identifying those weak points, figuring out how to keep people engaged.
Exactly. Another valuable metric is click-through rate on specific calls to action.
Okay.
If you're promoting multiple products or services in a video track, which ones are getting the most clicks? This can help you understand what resonates most with your audience and adjust your marketing efforts accordingly.
It's like you have a direct line
Right.
of feedback from your viewers telling you what's working.
Exactly. And that data can inform everything from your video content to your ad targeting and product development.
Wow.
Now, before we wrap up part 2, let's circle back to those video marketing tools we mentioned.
Right.
Wistia Adobe Premiere Pro and Sprout Video.
Choosing the right tools can be a game changer,
It can.
but it's overwhelming because there are so many options out there. So like, what are some of the things our listeners should consider when making this decision?
Think about your budget, your technical skills, and your specific needs.
Oh.
If you're just starting out, a platform like Sprout Video might be a good option
Okay.
because it offers a comprehensive suite of tools at an affordable price.
So you get hosting, analytics, marketing tools all in one place.
Exactly. If you need more advanced editing capabilities and have the technical skills to handle a more complex software, Adobe Premiere Pro is the industry standard.
Okay, and what about Wistia? What makes them stand out?
Wistia is a great choice for businesses that want granular control over their video hosting and analytics. They offer customizable video players, detailed engagement metrics, and powerful lead generation tools.
So there's a tool out there for every budget and level of expertise.
Absolutely. And many of these tools offer free trials, so you can test them out before committing to a paid plan.
Always good.
Now, as we move on to part 3, keep in mind that even with the best tools and strategies, the key to success in video marketing is understanding your audience and creating content that resonates with them.
That's a great point. Join us for part 3, where we'll tie everything together and explore how you can use these trends to create a video marketing strategy that sets you apart from the competition. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into video marketing trends for 2025.
We've explored some fascinating trends and practical strategies in parts 1 and 2.
Right now, it's time to kind of zoom out and look at the bigger picture here.
Exactly. What does all of this mean for the future of video marketing?
Yeah, it seems like video is no longer like a nice to have for businesses. It's everywhere.
It is, and for good reason. It's such a powerful way to connect with audiences, but that also means it's getting more and more competitive.
Right. So how do businesses use all these trends that we've been talking about to actually stand out?
Yeah.
And make video campaigns that actually work?
It's not enough to just create videos. You need to create experiences.
Okay, you in the article keep saying that word experiences.
Right.
What does that actually mean?
Right.
In the context of video marketing?
It's about going beyond just conveying information. It's about making viewers feel something, immersing them in a story.
Right.
And engaging them on a deeper level.
So it's the difference between like watching a product demo and actually feeling like you're using the product.
Exactly. And that's where these trends come in, right?
Okay.
Personalization makes viewers feel seen and understood. Immersive 360-degree videos transport them to new worlds. Interactive content invites them to participate.
So it's about creating a two-way conversation instead of just like
Yes.
a one-way broadcast.
Exactly. But I think even with all this technology, we can't forget about the human element.
That's something you've mentioned a few times.
Right.
And I think it's really important. Like, what role did that human connection play
Yeah.
in the future of this?
We can use AI to personalize content and gather all this data,
Right.
but it's still human creativity and storytelling that make those videos come to life.
Okay.
We need to understand our audiences, their hopes, fears, aspirations, and create content that speaks to them on an emotional level.
So it sounds like the most successful video marketing campaigns will be the ones that can balance, all this cool cutting-edge technology with that genuine human connection.
Absolutely. It's about using technology to enhance and amplify our ability to tell compelling stories.
So for someone listening who's maybe feeling a little overwhelmed by all this, like, where do I even begin?
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you'd give to someone who wants to create a video marketing strategy that actually works?
I would say start by asking yourself, what stories do I want to tell? What makes your brand or your product unique? What value do you bring to your customers? Once you have a clear understanding of your brand story, you can start exploring which trends and technologies can help you tell that story in a way that really resonates with your audience.
That's great advice. And I think it's important to remember that, video marketing, this is a journey. It's not a destination.
There's always something new to learn, new technologies to explore, new ways to connect with your audience.
This has been an awesome deep dive.
It has.
Into the world of video marketing. We've learned so much, from AI-powered personalization to the importance of data and the power of human connection.
Yeah. And we've talked about how these trends are shaping the future of video and discussed practical strategies for leveraging them to achieve your marketing goals.
So we hope this deep dive has given you a better understanding of what's happening in the world of video marketing.
Yeah.
And inspired you to create some awesome video campaigns that captivate, engage, and get results.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep experimenting, keep learning, and keep creating videos that matter.
That's a wrap for this episode of Undumb Marketing. If you liked what you heard, don't stop here. Check out our other episodes for more straight takes on today's hottest marketing topics. New episodes dropping weekly, so hit follow and stay ahead of the game. Got a question or topic you want us to tackle? Find us online and let's keep the conversation going. See you next time.